around here for any length of time, you know that I like to can and that we did do a lot of canning this summer. And now that we're moving, instead of eating all of our pantry empty, which would be an option, I decided we were going to take our canned goods with us because we're heading into the fall and winter. And I found a really neat way of transporting them that looks to be safe. I built up the first box, and then I'm going to have the kids help me build up the rest of the boxes and pack up all of our canned goods. It's just a bunch of little bits here, and the box come flat, and then we're going to put them all together, and hopefully we can safely transport all of our canned goods from this house to the new house and be able to eat from it all winter long. Let's see how this goes. There. What we'll do is we'll build up a bunch of boxes and then you guys can do those, okay?
One down.
Okay, Pat, you gonna do it?
Where'd you go? No, okay, now you can flap it.
Yeah, they're pretty stiff. All right. Oh, they're overlapping a bit. Watch your fingers. Okay, pop it over. Show them? Whoa, don't sneeze on stuff. Okay. The rings back on all the jars for transport purposes, but I normally store them without. You're supposed to store them without, but I thought for transportation sake it might be a little safer that we get less breakage, hopefully no breakage by doing this. So I've got the little girls putting their rings on all my jars. Thank you. Okay, I can only handle a couple at a time. Thank you, girls. That I buried in the bottom corner here. I've got some pickled beets that we did in July and some pickled carrots. I think I did those in the big haul that we did, but I got some beets done after that, and I like to let them sit a while before we eat them. I've got one set aside as Thanksgiving weekend, so we'll have those with Thanksgiving dinner, and I left a few things out, but generally, I want to get as much of this packed up as possible. I'm not labeling these boxes on purpose. They're very different than any of the other boxes, so we'll know that they're the food boxes, and I just want to keep those so we know where they are. They're going to be transported probably in the van. Thank you, Patrick. I'm out of breath. They're probably going to be taken with us because I don't want to put them in the big containers, just in case they shift around. But as you can see, I've got quite a few. I've got the quart jars yet to do all the carrots, and I've got turkey back there. I've got stewed tomatoes. I've got some vegetable and beef soup. Got some coleslaw that we did earlier this year, and a whole bunch of potatoes, and down there I have some pickles. So I'm just pulling it all out and getting it all packed up. And this seems to be the safest way to do this. And then I probably will just put these all back in here so they're not flying around, and we'll pack those up probably right before we leave. We have just under 2 weeks left to go, so it seems odd that I'm starting this, but I can't get to some of my, I've got a pot down there, I've got my my German sauerkraut hobel, it's like this big, and a bunch of other stuff that I need pulled out, but I need to have these packed up ready to go, so I figured I might as well get it done. As you can see, I did all the busy bags except for these two, because they didn't fit in the box, and a few other things in here that need to be packed up, and then the food is mostly taken care of in like our mid-term storage. It's not long-term, but it's like our working pantry, I guess is what you call it. Just starting to learn the lingo of all these things. We've got food upstairs, but this is the stuff that has longer storage. So I'm just transporting them from one box, and I will keep all these boxes. What do you want to do? Oh, no, it's really heavy. Yeah, and I'm keeping all of these still. I think I mentioned that in one of the videos, to keep those because it makes it good for when you have to stack them. If you have to stack them, like I have up here. These are all empty though, so those aren't a big deal. And like I said, they're transporting with rings on. The water bath can stuff, I usually leave the rings on anyway. I check them before I put them away when I wipe them down. And then these ones I always store without, so you could lift them up by the rim to see that they're properly sealed. But for transportation's sake, I'm putting rings on. Better safe than sorry, I guess. And then the other awkward stuff, I'll have to see how I pack it. most of my jars I just got lazy and wrote on with Sharpie marker, but I also have some pretty labels that I have on download and print. I've got ones for jam, and those ones were jam ones, but I also have ones that aren't for jam. So if you're interested, you can download them when you're canning. They're cute. I thought they're nice for gifting, but I just got lazy and I was just canning like a monster there in the summer. Canning, and I just didn't have time to stop and print out stuff. So I just used a Sharpie. Actually, I think Maria wrote on those ones. I don't even think I wrote on those. Oh, I can pay you.
Please.
I can pay you.
You can?
What treat would you like from the treat bucket?
I
There's
like
these
a
fruity things.
granola bar.
Fruity things. Granola bar? Can I have one?
All right.
What will you take?
What do you want? Go-go squeeze. There's fruity thingies.
Or would you like a granola bar?
Yeah, you can have a granola bar.
The treat bucket.
Paying my workers with food.
So do
Okay.
you think we could do a little
Thanks,
farming
Mom.
simulator 14?
Not right now, okay? Not right now. See if you can help Mia with the laundry. All right, so we're gonna we didn't need all of them for the jars, so we're gonna finish up making it easier to transport some of our canned tuna and salmon and chicken and turkey.
And all that other stuff.
All that other stuff. Do you like this stuff?
No, I don't like it. The boys love it.
Yeah, I know the boys like it. What do you like?
I would say if I had a choice between a topping tuna or peanut butter, I would say peanut butter.
Peanut butter. I packed most of the peanut butter. There's only
Yeah.
2 jars left. All right. That box is
Done.
might have to rearrange it to get the just seems a little empty in spots. Oh well. Is what it is. Okay. Where's that wobbling? It is what it is. I think that's about as good as it's gonna get. Some of the cans are skinnier, some of them are fatter. All right. Well, that wraps up most of the food. I have some things I'm not sure how to pack, like the sauerkraut from Costco, you know, the mega jars. They're back in the corner there. Not sure best way to pack these up. Yeah, we're German, can you tell? I haven't made any of my own sauerkraut for a long time. So yeah, most of the pantry's packed up, except for snacks, of course. And yeah, there's a few other jars up here, cans, and we'll see what we can do. So that's about it for the pantry for today. I'm gonna figure out what to do with the last little odds and ends. I've left a few things like peanut butter and ketchup and things I know we're gonna use in the next few days, few weeks. It's Thanksgiving in a couple days here in Canada, so I'm leaving out a few things, like we're gonna try out our homemade coleslaw and our pickled carrots with our turkey dinner, and then we'll see what else. But I think I can pretty much wrap that up. I don't know what to do with this. I don't know. We'll figure out a way to pack these. I might actually go to Costco and get a couple boxes. I have one here where we keep the potatoes in. That might be the safest bet, because otherwise, I don't know. But that's how we do it as a large family, moving with a big pantry. We started stocking up this summer, not even having a move on the radar. So it could have been a lot more, but we did stop canning things to get the house on the market and to do all the showings and stuff. So yeah, it's been a long haul, and if you like this kind of video, give us a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and follow us along on this journey. We're going to end up in a farm in a couple weeks, and yeah, we'll see how everything goes. And please, if you're the praying type, please pray for us that this all goes well and that we don't lose too many things to damage, and that we can all make it there relatively sane. Right? As long as we have lots of snacks, I think we'll be good, right? Coffee and my tea and snacks, and I think we'll survive this. We'll see you next time. Bye.